Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages that are able to play this game, my name is Midgeman, and welcome back to day 2 of the Creator Colosseum. We have some changes. We have some additional players as well. As you can see, the eagle-eyed of you will have noticed a couple of the nations that have been filled in over here. Realms Deep, our valiant fighter in Bohemia, has moved to Kazan to maybe do some damage in the east. We have joining us Kaiser Johann in Crimea. We have Alfred Strike in Karaman. Orbital Potato, the Doge of Venice, the mashed potato. He has been moved to the Timurids. And we have TJ in Adal. So we now have an Eastern, Middle Eastern power block to maybe rival that of Europe. We have just started. The game has begun. We are now rolling. Trying to see. We've got no blue flames. Father Loris Castile is beating up Belize. Oh, he's making his way into Mexico. We're going to see a Spanish Mexico forming up. Very interesting. France is beating up Mantua. This is a French conquest of Mantua for their vassal of Savoy. Of course, Quill 18 became personal unioned by Lucas Houterwipe last game. That's so Savoy now only has 1 diplomatic relation out of 7 and is overlorded by France. Interesting. I wonder if they've worked out any deals in the time being. QQ over here, our Russian player from before, who has been exiled to QQ, is beating up on Arajam. I wonder if they're gonna hash out a deal with Orbital Potato, the new leader of the Timurids, the Bayek. It's gonna be an interesting... We're gonna see if these guys turn to combat. That's gonna be interesting. But also, if this becomes another power block alliance, I really start feeling for... Oh, no. Guys, we've got Muscovite Russia. Oh, no, that's... Okay, that was just because I couldn't see it. I was going to say, Muscovite Russia. Russia, what happened? Is Flores still a peasant republic? I think... no, he's a despotism right now. Okay, Flory. Oh, no. Well, actually, Alfred's doing okay. Alfred, our Karaman player, is at war with the Ottomans. But this is Ottoman conquest, so it's Karaman, Crimea, and the Mamluks. So Kaiser Johann is coming in to help, but they did just lose that battle there. Yikes, if he does die already, he will be country swapping. I'm sure of it. That's... How are the religions? We still haven't had a Protestant Reformation yet, but we've had some Hussite spreading. Hang on. Okay, for a moment there, I thought Poland was going Hussite, and I was very confused right there. Thought Ben had decided to do a crazy thing. Lucky Nations is not on, no. Lucky Nations is indeed not on. Oh, we've got player war. We have got player war, everybody. It has happened. The blue flames are lit, and Austria... I think it's Austria's calling for aid. Let me click in. Austrian call... No, it's Burgundy calls for aid. Austria has declared war. Yes. Look, the world is on fire. France has been surrounded. Can they protect it? I'm guessing this is for the lowlands. Yeah, no, this is Franche-Comte, actually. Okay, so they're directly attacking Burgundy. Have we got any combat going on? I don't know that we have. Oh, Serbia with the 3-star general. Look at that. 6343. Battlefield medic. Stanko. That guy's called Stanko. What a name. Speed, thank you. We have so many players in war. The blue flames have lit up. The world is on fire. Look at the forces flying in. I don't know if the French alliance will be able to hold up against this. It's going to be interesting. Florey's joined. Florey has joined on the side of the HRE. Ugh, so now the HRE alliance is up to 285k. Ulm is in. Dithmarschen's in. Most of the HRE is in. I'm thinking Austria might have levied his support within the Holy Roman Empire to bring in other Holy Roman Empire armies, because I don't think... Oh no, he just picked up alliances. Whoa, Austria, you sneaky, sneaky boy. Chewy shoot. This is going to be a bloodbath. But currently, the battle forces are even in terms of losses. But we have had a battle of Laborde, and it was won on the side of... Yes, on the side of Spain. So the French are out of morale, and they're about to run into the Serbian 3-star. This could be bad. This could be very bad if the Serbians get reinforcement. We could see the French armies completely stack wiped. Oh, they got away. The morale spike was not enough. Burgundy is going to be surrounded right now. And is France just going to be leaving their ally to die? This is going to be very, very interesting. Let's look at the... you want to see Austria's Diplo mana? Yeah, that's good for us, I think. They're still gaining 3 a month. They're still gaining 3 a month. With 12 out of 6 relations. Okay. But I don't know what they're going to do. I honestly don't. I'm trying to keep an eye on the other side just to notice if we've got any other player wars. Karaman, though, has switched it up against the Ottomans. They are still technically losing war score-wise, which is odd. I don't know why that is, but they are starting to siege them down. The Mamluks really helping out. Oh, that's why. Oh, Kaiser Johann. Oh, no. Ah. That's really, really, that's really unfortunate there for Kaiser Johann. Oh, and we've had a peace out. We have had a peace out here. What was lost? What was lost? Hang on. Was that white peace? Oh, Holland lost some land there, didn't they? Yeah, they lost Gallery. They lost Gallery, so they're not going to be... Oh, and yeah, Dithmarschen did grab Overstitched. Overstrict. But I'm trying to see what else happened. Foix and Avignon are still independent. Savoy is fine. Is that it? They were just used it to beat up on poor Holland. Switzerland got 2 provinces. Oh, they did. But Austria didn't actually take anything. The Ottomans now ravaging into Poland. Because Poland joined as part of this Serbia war. And, oh, the Ottomans being attacked by 3 different sides now. Everyone wants a piece of the Ottoman kebab. The shops are open. The hordes are in. Check Crimean debts. Kaiser Johann isn't too badly in debt. War exhaustion, however, is at 20. So that's going to be... That's going to be nasty. That is going to be nasty. But hey, Viking.
Hello, sir. Hello. Yes, so with that 20 war exhaustion on Crimea, if they get white pieced out, they're going to suffer horrendously. Because they get no revanchism.
Okay.
And basically they just get all of the unrest with no help at all. It's not good for them.
That is... Okay. I didn't know that as a mechanic. That's going to be really interesting. Do you know if there's a way I can have a look at Reform Desire?
It's in the papal screen.
It's in the papal screen. That's security control. It's up there. Yeah, 23%. That's really low. For 1501, that is very low. Hesse is at war. They're currently conquering Wurzburg. really starting to solidify now that the 2 players to the south of him have gone. However, Cologne has taken Trier, finally annexing them. And that's a really decent Archbishop. Archbishop Maximilian Friedrich. 645 in charge of Cologne there. Are we going to see Westphalia form? Will we? Let's have a look. Can they reform?
I think they wanted to form Franconia.
Oh. Was that a mission?
I'm not entirely sure because I was talking with them yesterday and they were saying about forming Franconia. They only need a couple of provinces and to flip culture.
Oh, okay, it's a culture flip, so that's why it's not showing up for me. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
And you have been requested to hydrate.
Ah, we got a player war, though. The Livonian Order have attacked Kaiser Johann. So the alliance of Kaiser Johann is, again, of Kaiser Johann and Alpha Strike have been attacked by Sweden and the Livonian Order. We have 2 players versus 2 players. The matchup is Crimea Karaman versus Livonian Order, Sweden. 28,000 infantry, 4,000 cav against 36,000 infantry, 10,000 cav, 4,000 cannons. This is going to be dangerous. Kaiser Johann is up there in the war exhaustion. He's at 19.75 and he's just been dowed on. That's going to be brutal.
I think they're just going ganking him for the sake of it. And as someone has pointed, SS Bane 0, it's Hesse that's close to forming Franconia, so that's my mistake, my apologies.
Oh. Even so, they haven't culture switched yet, so I can't see what they need for that. Yes, I do have word from Heltenstrat, the person playing Livonian Order. They are going to try and carve a path to the Holy Land as as Livonian Order. The Holy Order is making a crusade 1 province at a time, is their current mantra. So they're trying to make their way down. I'm guessing Crimea is just in the way.
That is savagery right there. Ottomans have been pieced out. They've lost a couple of provinces, especially to, looks like Serbia on the one side and Karaman on the other.
Well, we do have a big battle going on. Crimea did just beat the Livonian stack. Sweden's got its armies, and they're split between 10 and 10 right now. And Kaiser Johann is taking no prisoners. He managed to hit the Livonian army. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the battle stats, but he beat them quite handily by the looks of it. Karaman doesn't seem to have much of an army, however, so they're not really going to be able to help their ally right now. Yeah, the Ottomans lost... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces there to Karaman, I believe. But yes, they lost a lot to Serbia. Serbia really gained a lot from that war. What's Serbia's
Bohemia also died as well.
Did they? Oh, Bohemia died. That's sad. Yeah. Serbia has 98 AE with the Ottomans.
So what Serbia could likely be doing, as they have freed Byzantium, is probably vassalizing them and then feeding them back for no AE.
I mean, they've only just vassalized Byzantium. That's just happened. They've just freed them now.
He's got quite a hefty amount of troops considering his size of land.
I think he's hired quite a... Yeah, he's got the Free Company and the Crimean Company, both of which are mercenary stacks. So he's going to be really taking the loans right now. Yep. His bankruptcy is looming for Kaiser Johann. He's got to do something now before he runs out of money and goes bankrupt mid-war. That could be death. That would be a death spiral. Completely.
Well,
There they go, there they go, there they go.
One at a time.
Yep, but here, look, this is such a good engagement, but the reinforcements have gotten in. The Swedes have crossed the strait. Crimea is going to lose. Look at that morale and discipline difference. The Swedish really making the difference there. Handily beating the Livonian stacks, but the Swedes really made the difference there. These guys, even though they've got small armies, Livonia and Sweden are going to be a force to reckon with. especially with how coordinated they've been with their forces throughout this game so far. They did knock out the musketeer player who had twice as many troops. Their coordination has been really on point, and that infantry combat ability bonus, their artillery bonus and cavalry bonus, so 20%, 10%, 10%, at Tech 9 being essentially a military tech leader of the world, is potent right now. It's very potent. But we'll see. But we shall see. And the armies of Livonia and Sweden are coming. You hate to see it, guys. Relative F's in the chat, I think. I think this is the point for Crimea. It depends how much the others take land. Because he is...
The land is Orthodox, is it not? Mostly.
No, it's Sunni land. They actually...
land, sorry. The Russian area.
This is all Orthodox here, yeah. Oh, so... there's the peace deal. Yikes! Ouch, ouch, Crimea. And now they've got Orthodox zealots in their capital. Kaiser Johann's gonna... There is now in a hug box. Completely in a hug box. He's gonna have to do something crazy to try and get in there. And the tentacle of the Livonia Order continues to wrap a massive hug around Poland. I don't know how Benjamin Megalus Games will take that. But that's gory, that is. That snake across the world. The world... What's the name of the world snake? I cannot remember. That right there is... Yikes. Let's have a look around the map, shall we? Where should we put...
well, the thing is wherever you put the Kaiser, he's going to dominate if it's the AI.
Who do you want me to punch, if they put it like that?
Well, the problem is the person I want you to punch the most, I can't put you anywhere near them. So, okay. What about the tribal kingdom of Fulo over here on the West African coast? You will be slowly coming into contact with Shen. But if you can somehow get them navally to start invading into Europe, some sort of West African invasion.
Yeah, that could work.
Songhai might not be a bad choice, actually.
Yeah, Songhai is a better attack, probably.
Okay, Songhai, yeah, if you want to... It will very much cut off the expansion path of Shen.
Right, yeah, maybe...
That is saying Ottomans or Mamluks.
Ottomans or Mamluks. Okay, we will see you soon, but valiant fight, even so.
I mean, I did what I could.
Yeah, for sure. But yes, good luck as well when you join back in.
Yeah, thanks.
No worries.
I'll move your channel again, Kaiser. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. See ya.
So, everybody, F's in the chat for another player. Technically, we are down another nation for someone else to come back in. Songhai's ideas are really, really good, but the Song Kaiser is going to be possibly appearing. Let's have a look at the wars going on right now. TJ is starting to bring up his size. He's going over into Yemen, or the Yemen side of the Gulf of Aden, trying to gain some power over there. Ludi is still holding on to those wars, trying to keep his AE down. We have Pravus. Pope Pravus is on the attack of Milan. Milan is being divided currently between Switzerland, Savoy, and the papacy, it seems. Or is the papacy just in there as an alliance? Quill is independent. Quill has gained his independence from the French. He has no legal heir right now. He's 21, so it's just happened. That is very, very interesting. Still, Brandenburg's also at war. They're trying to clean up on Anhalt, Aachen, and Magdeburg. Starting to eat up all these miners. We're starting to see very solid player borders now looking at the player map mode. Everyone is starting to encroach on everyone. So player wars are going to be a thing. And as soon as I say it, Realms Deep and Orbital Potato seem to be at war with one another. Kazan and the Timurids are at war. The Kazan has declared this war against Chagatai, and the Timurids have joined.
Or it looks like someone's saying he's probably enforced peace. Might not be a bad option. I'm just personally wondering how Grugi's doing, because he said he's going to start colonizing soon, so I wonder if he's cracked on with that.
I know he had colonial ideas, but he hadn't found his way over there. He's now seen Canada, at least. I don't think he's got a colony going. We don't see any colonies being formed in Greenland. Oh, he's integrated Norway, though, as we speak. Please.
That timing.
that was. I mean, that's just like,
Now
now
he
he
can.
can. Now he can for sure. Yeah, there we go. He does have a colonist, so there it goes. Oh, I think the Timurids are out the war with Chagatai. They are. Separate peace. He's made a deal with the Timurids, clearly. Speed's been lowered. Leave it a month. Tick it back up. So Chagatai is now just going to be left for Kazan to start gobbling down, and Kazan really starting to make some ground. The Bohemia player being left in his element as a horde, it seems. That is the... Oh, we've got a blue flames, everybody. Chewie is at war with Burgundy again. Here he comes. Oh, I did that just in time in making sure his wars, he broke those alliances, because he's just declared war on the French alliance again. 149,000 infantry, 14,000 cavalry, and 20,000 cannon versus 65,000 infantry, 6,000 cavalry, and 27,000 cannons. We've got Cologne. We've got Austria, Brandenburg, Byzantium, Cologne, Florence, Hungary, Serbia, Switzerland, and the Papacy versus Burgundy, Alencon, Brittany, and France. Oof. And France has just declared war on Castile. Oh no.
That's very clever. That is extremely clever, because that puts them at a war on two fronts.
Yep, it does. And the Roussillon war is not looking good right now. That's... Again, France is now at war with...
What, 300k?
France, the two players in France, is now against 300k again. And about the same amount of players, even though we stopped the alliance chains. Humans, man, they're all very good at getting around rules. It is the done thing. I need to quickly run to my door because there's a cup of tea waiting for me, and I need it because, my gosh.
How typically English. Run to the door for a cup of tea. Here's me being typically French, drinking on some wine. But that is a hefty alliance chain right there. Chewie has really outdone himself.
Oh, he's gaming the system, I'd say. That's But here we are about to see a battle here in Franche-Comté. 3-star general here from the Austrians, but they are taking the aggressor penalty here. I want to get the battle informations up. They're only at a -1. The morale is actually in favor of the Austrians, but the discipline in the French. But that is way too many men. 50,000 Austrians, 30,000 French. The morale is not going to have that. 70,000 Austrians. That 3-star general, we're going to carry them through it. What is that 3-star general? It's a 5-4-5-1. That is why there's less penalty
just
there.
to the north was just won by the Burgundians as well, so they could jump in.
Then they're not in time, and they're a day late and a jumper too short. They are going to possibly lose that stack. And it did! It gets stack wiped! Burgundy got stack wiped because they'd locked and couldn't remove. That is luck there on the Austrian side. Holy moly. Oh, that is awful. I am just going to sip a sip of my tea from this lovely Syndicalist Kaiserreich mug.
Even I am putting an F in chat for that one, because that deserves an F.
That's the French here, the two Polish players we have in France and Burgundy, really suffering on day 2 of the event. But I did ask for player wars, and player wars I have been given. We do have another Paradoxian player coming in. I need to find a nation for them. Where do we want to put PDX DA9L?
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah, where are we going to put Daniel? Where are we putting Daniel?
Mamluks.
Mamluks?
You got to. Mamluks, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's here for 2 hours.
That'll be fine. He can help Karaman dismantle what's left of the Ottomans. He can also team up with Kaiser and hug box against Tunis.
Yeah, let's do it. Great Britain formed up as well, everybody. Finally hit
So
the...
I was going to say something we could see as well is if Spain forms diplomatically, there is a very remote event that they get a PU over Portugal.
Yep, but that's
So-
a player, so I doubt it will happen.
We can hope. We can hope.
We can hope, indeed. We very much can. That's... Oof, there we go. French comped down. That's actually not as much land as I thought they would take. But Great Britain just declared war on Burgundy. Lambert seeing the opportunity. He's coming back for Calais. He wants Normandy. Here we've got the British forces coming on in, and we're going to pause it right now so Kaiser Johan can get back in. It's probably really annoying people. But also, at the same time, did you notice the Castilian War also pieced out? I noticed in the group chats, they'd left the French alliance out, but the Mediterranean group moved up to speak to the Holy Roman Emperor, and they pieced out at the same time. Oof.
That's perfect timing, and then obviously France are probably not willing to accept that alliance right now. It doesn't look like they have. I think Castile pieced France out and got them to break alliance.
Savoy got some land from that war.
Can you see if they were made to break alliance?
They're not allied with Burgundy anymore.
There we go. So Burgundy's on its own against Great Britain. I do believe the Pope is dying.
Oh, the Pope is dying. He has a bit of a rebel problem.
Peasant rebels as well. That's even worse for him.
Dithmarschen is slowly seeding him from below. But look at Cologne. That's something we haven't focused on. Look how big Cologne has grown. They must have AE. They've got huge amounts of AE, but because they've got Imperial protection, nobody's joining in on them.
And England just got stack wiped.
No way, really? Oh, they did. England got stack wiped. Lambert has lost his men. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't kill Burgundy for shit again. It's become... I do apologize. Excuse my French. But Lambert's really having issues today in terms of beating down the French. They're not giving up. Flory, Blue Flame. Whoa, Flory's Blue Flame. Most of Europe is a Blue Flame. Brandenburg and Dithmarschen have gone to war with Lübeck, Bavaria, Dresden, Denmark, Mebingen, Mulhouse, Rothberg, Strasbourg, Switzerland, the Palatinate, and Ulm. This is going to be insane. Obviously, Flory with Dithmarschen is going to be potent. That 50% fully trained peasant militia is going to tear through enemy troops. Here we go. Battle against Denmark. Denmark has been hit by Brandenburg. Denmark is just getting swamped by Brandenburg troops, and here comes Flory's men. Could this be enough to stack wipe? With that kind of damage, not enough. But they are going to be sent packing, and Dithmarschen is going to be pushing the offensive. Where are they going to retreat to? Hopefully back to their island. Yep, they are going back across the straits there. Okay. Morocco has just attacked Kaiser Johan. So he's now... All of Kaiser's armies are now having to fight Morocco. And all of his allies are currently beating up the Ottomans. But let's go check the Lübeck War's losses. We do have another engagement where the Swedes have condottieried themselves to the Hansa. But they are just being beaten back by the peasants. We had the age-old question, will Sweden match up to the Dithmarschens? The answer is no right now. Let's have a look at those losses. Ooh, 141,000 losses on the side of the of Lübeck. I keep calling them the Hansa, versus the 70,000 on the Brandenburg Alliance. It's not a small amount, though. It's not a small amount. The Pope is really trying to buy that down. Look at the Ottomans. Wait, Bosnian.
It would have seen the Bosnia.
Circassia.
I think they sniped Circassia and have integrated them.
We missed that. That's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Oh, Britain have just lost a battle, however, to Burgundy, just about. We just caught that in time. Some unfortunate rolls there, I think, went against Lambert, and he's about to get stack wiped here because he fell back to only Antwerp. He didn't have access anymore, I don't think, in Holland, maybe. He hasn't gone back to the boats. We are going to see a second British stack wipe. I'm going to put the speed back up. Oh, no, they survived. They just about survived, but they're just going to get chased. Dive winker. Oh, that's Lübeck.
They survived barely.
Yeah, but they're going to be attacked
gunned
again.
down, though. They really are. Bruges
he-
capital being occupied as well.
Oh, no, the peace deal just happened. Denmark didn't actually lose any land, I don't think.
They might have been forced to give up alliances, but they are actually being...
Nope.
Oh, Sweden's helping them out.
Not at all. But Dithmarken has taken Lübeck from Lübeck and Lundberg. So now Lübeck is in Lundberg, silly Hanover, and
What
Hoyer.
are you doing?
He's getting more land, and good on him.
His AE has got to be high because Lübeck's not a cheap province.
He just dowed as well on Holland.
Oh my Christ, Flurry, what the hell?
He's going for it. He's going for it now. He is going for it. This is where it comes in. Oh, no. Just as Mordred was finding his feet, about to finish off Lune. Where is Mordred's army right now? It is down in Strasbourg. He needs to piece that out and fight Flory, but he won't be able to fight Flory. He's only got 16k. Ah, Flory worry. Flory worry.
That's
You
perfect from
mad
Flurry.
man.
I'm going to ask him to jump in because that is just top tier.
What did you just try to get out of Holland there? Was that a humiliation?
No, I just looked over to that side of the screen. I saw that he had no allies, and I was like, okay, well, let's keep this ball rolling.
But
And
you're out.
I,
But you're out of the war now. So what did you get?
Oh boy, I'm going to get declared upon.
Yeah,
What did
you're
I get? I got nothing because Austria enforced peace on me.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. Ah, so yeah, your AE is pretty high, and so is your allies. There could be a rather large coalition forming if those truce timers finish up, and the AE hasn't ticked down for Austria, or if the alliance chains are fixed against you. But your peasants are performing rather spectacularly, sir.
Well, I think I'm about to get bomb rolled. How about a time for a toilet break, eh?
We are, what is it, 22 minutes away from our break.
22?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you can survive that long.
Well, Brandenburg just broke the alliance. Gruggy obviously broke the alliance.
Yeah.
So now I'm without allies.
Oh no. That's gonna be an issue. We'll let you get back to what you're doing. Is there anything you want to say to the captivating audience? Anyway, while you're here.
If I live until printing press, peasant republicanism shall never die. And I will try to make that happen.
Right, someone clip that, please.
Well, yep, somebody clip that, get that saved. But anyway, thank you, Flory. We will let you go back to trying to survive.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
The Phoenix has risen. Byzantium is back. It is a princedom of the Holy Roman Empire. We have a Holy Roman Byzantium, everybody.
Oh,
Is it a vassal? It is a vassal of Serbia. And Serbia's an elector now. We missed that. Serbia's an elector.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's missing? Oh, because Trier got eaten. So when Trier got eaten, the electorship went over to Serbia.
So Austria has given it to Bavaria, the Pope, and Serbia. Why is the question I have.
I have no clue.
And Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland.
Jesus.
The only two original... there's only 3 original electors there. Cologne, Brandenburg, and the Palatinate. The rest are all new. Spain formed. I've just noticed. Hello.
That means they'll get some nice claims on the Pope, man.
Yes, but look at that beautiful orange. Get some love for the Netherlands. Mordred Viking has managed it. Quill 18. Anyone want to buy knowledge? Do you want to buy some think tank? He's marshalling some troops, but we do have the Netherlands, which does mean now Burgundy is going to be having those rebellion issues. I wonder if England will use that to capitalize, or if the Netherlands will. The Netherlands still doesn't have allies right now, which is a problem. He's trying to offer knowledge sharing from the Livonian Order. Oh, and there we have it. Like I said, Savoy is being granted the islands.
Oh, they're doing it. They're going toothpaste.
Yeah, we're going to see Sardinia Piedmont very, very soon. But the thing is, I don't know what Shen's going to think of that, because Shen has been eyeing up those islands since day one.
Well, once toothpaste forms, I have a feeling they're probably going to give it back. It's going to cost them a bit of prestige to do so.
Polish rum! There's Polish rum! That's fantastic! Oh, it's like rum vodka. It's a rum vodka cocktail. Polish rum. Jesus. And also the Polish Pontiac Steppe. Ben is everywhere. That's splurging his Poles across the map. But yes. We've got Lucas. France is in a war. They've joined the Burgundian War. So Britain has no troops against all of the French alliance again. Interesting.
There's still no boats on the side of Burgundy, though.
There's still no
so
sites.
That's just opened up more chance for Great Britain to just sit there and blockade.
Yep, there is still no boats.
I don't get the logic.
But Britain doesn't have any troops, so it's a massive stalemate. The great stalemate.
After 5 years, that war's going to go in Burgundy's favour because they have had the war goal for 5 years.
Which it already is, and it's been going on for been going on for 11 years right now. Everyone is at low war enthusiasm. I think Lambert must be trying to get them to white peace, but Burgundy is kind of refusing. Is I think where that's going. No boat versus no army. It is a battle of land versus sea rather than land and sea. Okay. Timorous war. Look at QQ. QQ. Our old Muscovite players really managed to form them up. They're looking really nice.
Timorese are expanding into Delhi.
Yes, they really are. That's what I wanted to just
check. They are pushing for the Mughals.
They really have. And there we have a peace out. Look at that. That's some beautiful, beautiful land grab there. Kazan also really bang it up. They're now bordering the Ming. Realms Deep is bordering the Ming.
Jesus.
Is he going to destroy the Mandate of Heaven? Yes, we do have a Tibet. Realms Deep, our Bohemia player, who's moved to Kazan, really doing some work really quickly as well, compared, like, growth-wise. Really like seeing that. How's Kaiser Johann doing? Not expanding as fast as I thought he would, honestly. I'm surprised Mali still exists, but there you go. Probably had to do a lot of wars for his allies' favour. Let's check, though. We're 2 years away from the Reformation, the Reform, Age of Reformation firing. We're at 43 Reform Desire, and it's growing faster and faster.